Yep, and we've got a pepperoni feast of a show for you, hey? As we take an in-depth look at one of the most grinding housemates ever, sandpepper, everybody.
We'll also be revealing which housemates had already formed bonds before entering the house with Big Brother 2 winner, Brian Dowling.
Hello. Hello, Brian Dowling. Plus, is he so misunderstood? Sam's graffiti crew will expose the real Dr. Pepper. All right, boys?
Boys. And Keely will be giving us her Baroness report into the latest shenanigans in the house.
God, they're excited today, aren't they? Plus, we'll be revealing the results of the all-important Save and Replace task later in the show.
But back to last night. And where else would you get an Arabian feast, some playground punishment, and a grumpy Brizzler in love with an Aussie shizzler?
Oh, the Big Brother house, that's where.
We didn't want to carry on.
I didn't want to do it no more.
I don't want to win like this.
You're a man.
You could say that this is my first real date.
Do you come here often?
The best thing about this date is I know you're going to be coming back to my bedroom tonight.
Andre!
You'd watch it on telly and you'd feel physically awkward watching it.
What are you saying?
OK Magazine always likes to have, like, the Big Brother love stories afterwards and stuff like that.
It's not about the money.
Yeah, it's all about the love.
Something like that wouldn't even cross my mind.
I don't believe that.
Who is he to come in here and be like that? Who does he think he is?
Personally, I think she'll like the attention.
You're upsetting people.
Yeah.
You're just going to make it a lot harder for yourself in the house.
I should have said, I think you would tell your story to the paper rather than sell.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Sam reckons Josie's got more chance of making money by sticking with John James. Is he right? Does a romance in the house equal more money out of the house? Here to give us the splash from OK Magazine, please welcome Layla and Ali, everybody. Hello, Layla.
Hello, George.
Right, Layla, hypothetically speaking, Josie leaves the house tomorrow. Are your readers interested?
Not necessarily.
Really?
Not necessarily. We'd like to know her stories of what's happening, but we'd much rather have her with John James.
Really? So if they're a couple, it's definitely going to happen?
Yes, sounds right.
You'd be interested?
Yes.
We could go to the newsstand and we'd see something a bit like this.
Woo!
Bang! Now you're talking. That's got to be worth £2 or £3 of your money.
Maybe.
$2.95 a week, apparently, yes. Now, until now, they've been quite covert, kind of, on their physical kind of aspect of their relationship. They go under the duvet, they take their mics off, they don't really vibe in public. Do you think they should keep it going like that, or do you think if they actually kind of consummated the relationship, you know, they'd get more money?
I think they're quite media savvy.
Right.
I think they're keeping it quiet, and that's a clever way to be, although Josie's genuinely not thought about all this.
Right.
But, yeah, they're doing the right thing holding back. They need to hold it back so that we get the exclusive first kiss.
OK, so how much would a magazine like OK pay for an exclusive first kiss with Josie and John James?
It's all very hush-hush.
But, I mean, just throw some kind of, band some figures around.
£2.50?
£2.50, guys. They're telling me about 30 grand in my ear, something like that.
Oh, I can't say.
Mario reckoned it would be about 30
and you know what?
grand.
It depends how good they do.
What if they do really good kissing?
If they do really well.
No.
If they do
you mean if they do really well
on
in
the
the house?
show,
Sorry,
or
right.
if they end up having an argument and we don't like them so much, it depends how they go on the show. It's a day-to-day thing. It changes every single day.
Right, OK. And what about the new boy, Sam Pepper? Are you guys interested in him?
Do you know what? I personally like him. I think he's great. But on our Twitter, people aren't liking him. They're finding him irritating.
But surely that's the whole point of Sam Pepper. He's meant to be irritating.
That's what I thought. I absolutely love him. And he knows what he's doing in there. He's playing the game. I think he'd be fantastic.
OK. Can you imagine the front of OK Magazine if it looked something like this? Again.
Woo!
Doesn't it look fantastic?
This looks like a top shelf thing.
Yeah, it does. It looks like kind of pervy 70s porn, doesn't it?
He could do well in that, maybe.
Maybe he could, yeah. But he's kind of missed the era. What about the rest of the housemates? Who do you think's got the kind of biggest earning potential?
Do you know what, Corinne?
Really?
I think Corinne's really interesting. A column from Corinne with her views and hilarious words. I think she'd be great.
You'd like that?
I do. I'd like that.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'd be interested. We'll see.
All right, Lo, thank you very much. Give her a big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
And to Emma.
Thanks, George. Right, with me now was a man who flew into Big Brother 2 as a 20-year-old trolley dolly and jetted out the most popular Big Brother winner ever. And my personal favourite. It's Mr. Brian Dowling!
That never gets boring. Most popular ever.
I bet it doesn't.
I want that on my grave, on my headstone.
I am the most popular winner
Ever.
ever.
No matter who wins it
I'm
there, I'm so
loving that
popular.
we're sitting outside this house about to talk about Big Brother.
I know, it's
Makes
a bit
me
weird.
very happy.
I feel a bit sick looking at the house going, it's there.
Oh, don't.
It's fine. I've got you.
Yes, exactly. Right, so let's talk about Sam Pepper.
Who else would we
kind
talk
of
about?
been like a tornado in the house.
Yes.
And I haven't been able to talk about him very much.
Yeah.
So, Sam Pepper, he's gone in the house as, you know, he's 20-odd-year-old bloke, very much the same as you when you went in. So can you relate to him, do you think?
I can relate to him, the fact that he's outgoing, right? But I think I was a bit of a practical joker as well, but you got to stay behind the line of good.
Yeah.
If you cross over, you become a little bit bitchy. People don't like it. Plus, he's got all the knowledge of knowing what's going on in here.
Well, exactly.
So
and he's slightly offending people as well.
I don't think...
Dave's kind of put him in his place about
Yeah, but
that,
I don't find him that offensive. I think he's kind of funny.
He is funny.
I just think they don't like him.
But sometimes he gets a bit personal.
I think when he jumped on top of Josie was quite funny.
That was quite funny.
That was quite funny. She enjoyed that.
He's changed.
Yeah, you know she did.
Stop it.
Yeah.
He's changed the group dynamic as well. They'd all started to kind of settle down after that first arrival of the new batch of housemates. So is it a good thing, do you think, that it's kind of shook up again?
I think from a viewer's point of view, it's amazing.
Right.
It was a little bit dull, and you need someone to kind of mix it up and go, ah.
Okay. But as a housemate...
It's dreadful.
As we know,
Yes.
because in Big Brother 2, on day 16, Brian got annoyed because Josh entered. Let's have a look.
Is he here? Is he here?
I thought I'd get some sort of animosity to me being a stranger because I'm the new person. But the last person I thought I'd get it from was Brian.
The first person in this house to move rooms was me. And when I moved, I was on my own because everyone was talking to you.
It's really strange. You don't, for some reason, accept me. For some reason, he wants me out.
Oh, Brian.
Because of you!
So, like Josie with Sam, you didn't give Josh the warmest of welcomes.
No,
how
dreadful.
did you deal with it? What's the best way?
I think what you have to do is just give them a chance. I mean, me and Josh didn't have as much history as Josie and Sam do.
Yeah.
So that's going to be harder because he called her Miss Piggy.
Yeah, and that's not very nice.
That's not very nice, and she clearly doesn't like him. A lot of them don't like him, so they're just not going to like each other.
Do you think part of his plan is to attack who is considered the most popular housemate because she is loved by a lot of people?
Yes. It could work in two ways. He attacks her, and if she fights back and gets a bit aggressive, people won't like her. Or if she does fight back, but she holds her head high and is relatively nice about it, she just win.
Yeah.
So she's got to be very careful.
Do you think is that gonna affect her? Do you think that?
Not really. I think people love her so much.
Yeah.
I think she dipped a bit with the whole John James thing.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I don't know.
I want to know.
I really want to know.
So do I.
I really want to know.
Can I go in and ask them?
No, you
Please.
can't.
I'll be really quick.
Listen, we're going to talk about the housemates that have all talked about meeting each other before.
Yes.
Obviously. We're going to reveal a few secrets that go on with the workings behind the show. So when all the auditionees reach the later stages, they're put into a group with colour-coded names.
Oh, is there a board coming in?
We've got an amazing board here for you.
It's so high-tech.
To take a little look at. So we've got Rachel and Shabby, who have already met.
Yes.
And then these four, in the Lime group, there was Mario, Josie, Keely and Sam.
Question, is she still alive?
Yes, she's fine.
What's happened to her?
Well, she's going to be on the show
Relief.
later on.
She just disappeared.
We're going to be talking to her. But these two, they'd met before.
Right.
Now, is this what is wrong with the whole situation with the two of them?
Quick question is that why doesn't he dislike her as much as she does? If they were all in the same group.
Well, he hasn't called him names like he did
He
with
didn't
her
call him Miss Piggy.
in the lockdown process.
You could call him a lech because he's always touching people.
Let's talk about these two, though, Brian.
Well,
It's
obviously,
these
yes,
two.
they've spent so much time together. They obviously have a lot of history.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen in there. And obviously, they're in a confined space now. So they're just going to keep winding each other up.
And as you touched on earlier, he does have, a hold over all of them because he's watched the show.
Yes.
And he knows exactly what's happening.
And she knows that he knows stuff. And Josie's obviously conscious what's been going on with her and John James.
Yeah.
Where is John James?
Okay.
There. Oh, he's not even here. He's here somewhere.
He's here. There he is.
There he
He's
is.
hiding
So
behind my
she
hand.
knows that he knows because she's worried about
and he's
that.
also making people paranoid.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? We have a little clip, an exclusive clip of the paranoia that's happening in the house right now.
You're spoiling me.
I know.
If you think that he's come in here for 2 days and made a judgment of everyone based on 2 days, he hasn't. He knows everything. And if you don't think that, you are an idiot. He knows everything about everybody. He has watched a lot more than what he's making out. He knows, and if you can't see that...
Are you what you're saying?
I think he built up preconceptions from watching
Definitely.
So what you're trying to say is then, dude, that basically she's being portrayed as this attention.
No, I think Josie's... I think... No.
But that's what he's saying, dude. So what you're saying is he has watched stuff and heard stuff that is pointing the finger at her and saying that's who she is.
What do you think about that, Brian?
Scandalous.
So surely what he's doing, trying to implant all this paranoia, isn't going to work, because ultimately it's the viewer that decides.
I think people need to remember, no matter what you do or say in there, the viewers decide who wins.
Yeah.
And they want to see someone nice win.
Like you!
Oh, and okay, yes, like me. There we go.
How he changed, though, eh? How he changed.
Who is going to walk out of that house a winner, do you think?
My final three from early on have always been Corinne, Josie and John James.
I love Corinne.
I like Josie and John James, but my personal favourite, since she ripped off the wig with the pie thing, the hair was gone. It has to be Corinne.
She's a game bird.
She's amazing.
Corinne, isn't she? She's fantastic. Please give it up for the lovely Brian Dow.
Louder! Louder!
Thank you. That is what Brian thinks, but stay tuned as we'll be probing Pepper's powers for priceless anecdotes about our pesky new housemate.
Plus, we'll be revealing those all-important save and replace results. They've just been posted online, so if you want to know now, George,
what, now?
you better get to that homepage.
Right.
Otherwise, we'll see you in 5.
Some big screams going on here. Welcome back to Little Brother. Still to come, we'll be hanging out with Sam's graffiti crew. And we've got that all-important save and replace result, everybody. But first, here's Emma Willis with the news.
At 6:20 last night, the Tree of Temptation proved that the Lord moves in mysterious ways when he set Dave a yawn-tastic task. But it didn't go too smoothly.
I've got hold of a letter from your kids. Do you want to know what it says?
Yeah.
I want you to make them lot yawn like you make me yawn.
Probably really tired right now, Mo, aren't you?
That's part of your task.
What do you reckon I need to talk about to get you really bored? Oh, I'd love a message off my kids right now.
You could have been more blatant if you wanted to. I want a message for my kids. Hint, hint. Not good enough, boyo. Not good enough.
As you failed in your mission, you will receive your message from your kids, read by the tree and played backwards.
There's
a long message.
So basically, the tree just read out the name of the village where Dave lives. And the John James and Josie saga continued last night at 6:07 when they asked Jo for her views on what mischievous Sam had said.
Your relationship seems to have become quite consuming now, like quite a focus in the house. It's like you're holding the cards for the whole situation with her, for the house, with this whole situation. It's clear that Josie likes you more than a friend, right?
You're saying that I hold the cards on what happens with that situation?
This is what has caused a lot of
curiosity.
The curiosity, the mystique. I can only say for me, I would struggle with it.
Looks like honest opinions are rubbing off on the rest of the housemates, and I love it. And we revealed yesterday who the housemates had nominated, but they had to wait until 12:13 today to find out who was up for eviction. Here is how they took the news.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week are,
in no particular
order, John James.
Again.
Rachel.
Mario.
Told ya.
And so on to the save and replace task. We'll be revealing the results before the end of the show. Don't forget, for all the latest Big Brother news, head online right now, channel4.com/Big Brother.
Now, since he became the 18th person to enter the Big Brother house, Sam Pepper has caused nothing but havoc, Cass. So we caught up with his friends to find out if it was all an act. Probably not.
Hi, I'm Kilo from Sin Stars. I'm one of Sam Pepper's friends, and we're going to do a little tribute all for you, Sam, all for you, mate. Sam's part of Sin Crew, or Sin Stars, which is it's like a hip-hop organisation based in Cambridge.
What does Sam do? They do a lot of youth work, They do a lot of project building, like to get youths into doing something good.
He sat on a spray can once and it sprayed up his bottom. That was a good one.
Sam's artistic capabilities are quite limited. He gets a lot of people to do his sketches for him.
He's a proper wind-up merchant.
He's a one-man band.
Sam does wind me up, and we've had a few altercations along the way.
My fondest memory, if you like, was watching him insult Steve's girlfriend. He basically called her a pig.
Sam's success with ladies is a lot more than you'd think it'd be, judging from his appearance.
The first thing that got me was his voice. I thought, this guy can't be for real. His voice is his natural voice. I think everybody else thinks that he's putting it on, but that is his voice. Sam Pepper, I would say in 3 words, is
trouble,
ludicrous,
menace,
insane,
unpredictable,
dodgy.
Naughty little boy.
Well, Sam, mate, we've been here for a little while now, but the boys have come good. This is all for you, my man. In it to win it. If you let us down, we're coming looking for you.
So, that's Sam the graffiti artist, but what about Sam the housemate? With me now are Sam's friends, Kane and Steve, everybody. Hello, gentlemen, how we doing? Just want to be very clear, boys. Exactly how much time do you spend with young Sam? How good of friends are you?
Near enough every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right, so you're a proper crew?
Yeah.
Good friends.
Right.
Together.
We like that. Now, he's been in the house for 82 hours. You guys missing him?
Yeah.
Yes?
Not really.
No, Kane's not missing him at all. How good a housemate do you think he's being?
He's the best one. He's the most entertaining.
Do you know what? I'm going to high five you on that. Isn't he fantastic? Aren't we loving Sam Pepper?
Yeah,
he's clearly been watching the show, boys. Who do you think his favourites are?
He liked Dave before he went in.
Yeah, Dave,
Yeah. But weirdly enough, Dave was the only one he's had a real kind of altercation with already. Dave had to give him a bit of a dressing down.
Well,
Who else does he like?
Kiva.
Yeah, Kiva as well, yeah.
He's long gone, boy.
I know. He had a little thing for her.
Right,
Had a little place in his heart.
It's never going to happen. Now, what about Josie? Obviously, she's the big kind of matriarch in the house, and he seemed, his game plan has been to really go at her.
Straight at her, yeah.
Do you think that's going to work?
Could backfire.
Either way.
Her fan base can go against him now, so...
What about that whole teabagging incident? What do you think of that? He's never done that to you, has he?
Never done it in years.
He seems to get bored easily, though. I'm slightly worried if he does manage to stay in there. How's he going to get through that?
More grief.
More grief
to more people.
He's going to get booted out soon, I reckon, actually. Now, what about this What about this big tattoo on his chest? It says Celebrate. We've got a picture of it here. And that's a fair old tattoo. Yeah. Means that's life, basically, or such is life.
Such is life.
Yeah. Sums him up.
Sums him up. That's how he takes it.
Well, he's just a kind of happy...
Yeah, if it happens, takes it, deals with it, carries on.
Right, OK. Now, obviously, Josie's not liking him very much in the house. However, we've got an ex-housemate who cannot get enough of him. We should have Keely on the line. Are you there, my love?
Hello, hi George.
Hello, Keely. How's your ankle, babe?
Oh, it's on the mend,
Can you show us your ankle? Can you kick your leg up? Oh, wow, poor thing, eh? Now, when you got down to the final stages, you were in the same group as Sam, right?
Yeah, I absolutely love Sam. He's amazing. I want him to win.
Do you think he's doing well in there?
No, he's just being himself. I don't think he's doing well if he wanted to win, but he's true to himself and he's doing everything he wants to do his own way, so I'm proud of him.
And Keely, tactically, obviously, causing a bit of a divide within the house. He seems to become the voice of the viewers a little bit. Do you think this is a good plan?
Yeah, you think it and Sam will say it. I don't think it's a good plan, but I think that's just natural to Sam. That's exactly how he is. That was exactly how he was in the auditions, and he's just true to himself, and I love him for it. He's brilliant.
Do you think, though, it might mean he's having an early bath, Keely?
Sadly to say, I think we'll say goodbye to him soon, but he's had a bit of an impact in there, and he's done exactly what he wanted to do, shake things up by the sounds of things, so I love it. I love him there. I love watching him.
I think Keely likes him. Keely, thank you, my love. Take care. Get well soon, babe. So, Keely loves him. Boys, genuinely, do you think he's got a chance of winning?
Yeah, he's got to.
Really?
He's got to.
Said with not a massive amount of conviction there, Steve, but let's hope so.
He's in there. He's got a chance.
He is in there. You actually give him a big round of applause. Kane and Steve, everybody.
So, yesterday we revealed that Mario, John James and Rachel received the most votes from their fellow housemates. But as always, Big Brother has given them one last chance to replace themselves with another housemate. Here is what happened earlier today.
Keep it down, John James! Keep your belly down!
escaped the bookkeeper in the quickest time. Mario must now replace himself with a housemate of his choice.
What I've done is I've got a button, one red, one white, and I'm going to flip it.
What colour's which?
I'm not saying.
Oh.
Oh.
Building up suspense. He knows how to do TV.
I'm sorry, Dave.
It's all right, Mo. No worries.
Come and join the dream team, Dave.
So, Dave, Rachel and John James will all face the public vote this week. Brian, what do you think about that, mate?
I would, if I was in there, I would have put Mario up. He should stay up.
You really?
That's my view, so there. We'll all be going wild.
Well, why you don't like Mario?
He's very...
There's a lot of that going on. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of... There is,
Yeah,
actually.
I know this is just a weird, pervy
Not
excuse.
now.
Sorry.
I'm getting so jealous.
There we go, there we go.
I love Brian. A little bit on the back.
OK, calm down, Emma. We're live in E4.
Brian, finally, who do you want to win, mate?
I'd like Corin to win.
I've asked you that already.
Yeah. Or Josie. Or John James.
That's all we've got time for today, guys. Join us tomorrow when we've got body language guru Judy James, the original All Saint Melanie Blatt, and Zig and Zag meet JT.
Justin Timberlake.
John Tickle.
Oh, well, don't forget to watch the main show tonight on Channel 4 at 10 o'clock. And for the latest, go to the website. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Woo!